The amazing thing about the program here at Cardozo is how there's both breadth and depth of opportunity when you look at dispute resolution. So we have a journal, the Cardozo Journal for Conflict Resolution, and students can serve as student editors and have the opportunity to edit and write their own notes. We have a symposium that brings speakers from around the world every year. And also as part of the journal, we have the International Advocate for Peace Award, so students get to focus on different people who they think are worthy and interesting to bring to Cardozo. Last year, 2 years ago, we actually had Gloria Steinem come, and over the years we've had all sorts of presidents, diplomats, artists, musicians. So that's one piece of the program, which has a lot of opportunity for students. Then we also have competition teams. So for students who really want to get their feet wet, as it were, and dive in, they can join the competition teams, and they compete around the world in negotiation, mediation, and arbitration competitions. This happens every year. There's about 25, 30 students on the team, and they are doing different kinds of competitions having to do with sports, entertainment, international investment law, all sorts of different things. And so that is a wonderful opportunity for students who really want to spend their time practicing these skills. Both of those are additional activities on top of what is a really robust course stream. And so when you come to Cardozo, we have all sorts of classes in what I would divide as both the overview of how dispute resolution operates and then the skills as well. So when you look at an overview, we have a dispute resolution class. We also have classes on dispute system design, ADR in the workplace, sports, and dispute resolution. So we're really trying to show you a variety of ways that dispute resolution is used. But then at the same time, if you want to be working on your skills, we have multiple sections of negotiation workshop, we have an arbitration workshop, we have classes in the law of settlement, all sorts of different things where you can work on your mediation, arbitration, or negotiation skills and build those up as well. In addition to all the courses that are offered, we have 4 clinics that provide students with wonderful experiential opportunities on the ground in different areas of dispute resolution. We have the mediation clinic, which operates in the small claims court here in New York and takes cases every week from the both the state court and sometimes the federal court as well, and the EEOC. We also have a divorce mediation clinic, which is now fully online. So we have students that get to work with couples in what I would say is a very stressful period of their lives. And as we like to say, if you've mediated a divorce, you can mediate anything. So the divorce mediation clinic is both for students who are going into family law, but students who really just want to work on their skills in a more high-pressure situation and know that they can handle sort of anger, emotions, things like that, and can help couples manage this particular time. We then have a securities arbitration clinic. So we work with people who are bringing arbitration claims against their broker for perhaps not putting them in the right investment or have other complaints about that. And so we help disadvantaged people sort of in their arbitration claims, help them figure out the claims and to walk them through. And then we also, as part of the Securities Arbitration Clinic, often will work with the SEC. We'll be commenting on letters. We will be, students have actually gone down to Washington, D.C. and testified. So it's really in the arbitration and securities arbitration world. And then the last clinic is an ADR field clinic where students can then have the opportunity to be placed in a particular situation that dispute resolution is used in, whether that is with the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, whether it's the EEOC, whether it is with, we've had students be at the United Nations, we've had students go to different court systems, and this gives you an additional opportunity to be on the ground and engaged in dispute resolution. So you have the 4 clinics, you have all of the classes, both in sort of overview classes and then what I would call skills-based classes. You have the competition teams and the journal. So really, whatever you're looking for in terms of coursework, but then in terms of activities and honing in on your skills as well, the point is that we provide you with a lot of opportunities to do what you want and to learn in ways that is most useful and most interesting for you. Students, I think, focus on dispute resolution in one of two ways. One is they've come here to Cardozo for dispute resolution. We are the best program in New York, we're nationally ranked, and you have students who have already decided after finishing college and perhaps working outside that the ideas of mediation or arbitration or negotiation are things that are really interesting to them in their course work and in their future, and these are the things that they want to do. And for those students who come here to Cardozo, obviously the mix of classes and clinics and activities are setting them up to then go work directly if they choose in dispute resolution. And one of the wonderful things that we've seen are alumni that are placed in different court systems around New York and around the country and can really start working in those dispute resolution programs. We also see students who, after their first year of law school, decide that litigation and some of the ideas of litigation, while important, are not exactly the fit. Or perhaps they've realized that it's very important to have that litigation background, the skills in trial advocacy, and knowing that 97% of cases settle, 97% of criminal cases end in plea bargain. They want to then add those skills on top of their trial advocacy skills. And so we have students that will come and take negotiation or work in mediation or go in the clinics as well, because then they want to build on what they've already seen as their career path coming in. And whether it's a specialty area, you're going into real estate or you're going into deals, and you know that you need, in fact, a significant negotiation skill set. Or you realize you're going into family law, and in fact, most divorces will be court-ordered into mediation, and so you want to make sure that you have those skills. Perhaps you're going into sports or to labor, and in those particular areas, again, whether it's employment mediation, labor arbitration, or any of the myriad ways that arbitration is now used in the sporting world, whether it's the Court of Arbitration for Sport at the Olympics or whether it's pro athletes or at the university level, sports is in and all about dispute resolution. So we see a variety of ways that students are coming to the dispute resolution program, and our goal is to make sure that by the time you finish, you have the skills that are needed, and you have the background in whether it's the coursework, clinics, experiences, or things like that, to then be able to take the next step in your career.